Hey guys, how you doing? Uncle Bob here once again with another video, and today it's a special figure collection showcase of my. I've picked out 12 of my best top figures in the collection. Now some are actually by personal choice, but some are actually by just because they're the most expensive, and I've just got to put them in the collection. The amount I paid from, got just got to have them in the collection. So I was going to do top 10, but I managed to get top 12. So it's a mixture of some of the best ones in the collection. Yeah, and it's pretty decent figures I've got here. So first one is the McFarlane Batman Forever figure. Now, this is a really good figure. It comes with a base stand to stand on as well, and it's just a great figure. I wasn't going to actually have this as one of my best ones. I was sort of going to have it sort of just in the ones that were, you know, just with the general figures. Wasn't going to be in my best ones, but when it's got the stand that it goes on, it just looks like it's one that, a really good quality figure to be displayed. And it's just really good, well made and designed by McFarlane. It's really does Batman Forever figure justice. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the colour was right on it, because I think there's a couple of other people pointed that out. That whether the suit was the right tone of colour. Yeah, I'd say it was there, but I mean, I think that the actual design itself was is accurate, but I don't know if the colour was off. But I mean, it looks alright to me, and yeah, as soon as I got it and it's displayed, I thought I've just got to have that nicely displayed next to my other Batman, because I think it's just too. It just looks like a good quality figure. It just looks too good to not be displayed and shut. And be nicely on its own without just being in a bunch of figures like a lot of most of my other figures. Yeah, it's a really good figure. And the next one that I picked out is my Fig Arts Batman. Just it like that at the moment because there just isn't enough space. So I've pulled them all out. See, I've got them on my table that's on my landing area because there's just not enough room in my cave. It's too much of a small cave, really. Hoping to get a bigger cave somewhere along the line, but for the price, it's cheap. So yeah. Now, so going on to the Fig Arts Batman. So this is definitely one, and of what I paid for it, I think I'm not sure if I paid 45 or something like that, or 50. But anyway, yeah, paid a decent price. I don't know if it's slightly more than that's supposed to be originally, but yeah, it's a really good figure. And it was definitely going to be one of my top ones because I'm a huge fan of Michael Keaton '89 and Returns movies. So this was definitely going to be one, and I definitely needed a better Batman than the one that I had. And this is just a great one to display. I've just got him holding a weapon, but a bit of it's broke off, unfortunately. But and there seems to be an issue with their leg as well. I just about got him to stand up, but there's an issue with their leg. I think that's probably why the seller on eBay was trying to get rid of it, because he realised there was an issue with their leg. Had I had known that, I wouldn't have bought it. But yeah, the unfortunate is the leg doesn't seem to hold on. I'm tempted to glue it in place so it doesn't move because it just keeps coming off. Yeah, unfortunately was the idiot that bought it off of him, not realising that the leg, was loose. But yeah, made the dumb mistake of getting it. But yeah, I think I'm going to glue that leg on because I'm really sick of it. It just keeps coming off. So I'm really fed up with that. But I'm going to get another Batman. I want to get a decent Batman Returns one at some stage. But yeah, this is a really nice figure anyway. Apart from the leg, I'm pretty happy with the figure. Next, I've got in the lineup is the Marvel. I think it's not Marvel Legends version, but it's some Marvel version of Blade, which is supposed to be the one from the film. But I don't know if it's accurate from the film. I don't think it really looks like Wesley Snipes. But this is the one that I picked up because I wanted Blade Wesley Snipes in the collection because he fits right in with the action and horror. So that horror action slash. um, yeah, and I actually got this one. As I said, I was looking for a Blade Wesley Snipes. Picked this one out. Quite expensive, actually, a lot of the Blade figures. You know, you can get one cheap, but most of them on there are like 45, 50 quid. So quite expensive. I can't remember how much I paid for this one. Yeah, I mean, I've got so much stuff that's from eBay. I don't know, I can't remember most of the price. But anyway, I bought it on eBay secondhand, obviously. And it didn't come with, I don't know, actually, it come just on its own. But yeah, it didn't come with bits that I've added on. So yeah, I think I just bought the figure on its own. It might come with another vest. I think it came with another vest, but that wasn't the one from the movie. So then what I did was, because I wanted one from the movie, and I wanted it to look, you know, like it was from the movie with all the weapons and bits. So what I did was, I had the jacket already, which was from a Sting figure, WCW Sting figure. So I took the jacket off of him because it's obviously a long black coat, and that fits. It's a bit big for him, slightly too wide, but it's all right. It does go reasonably well, and it displays all right on him. So that's on him. Then I've got the Mezco vest. So it's from the Mezco blade I bought separately. There was a guy on eBay that was selling it separate. So I got because I wanted the vest from the movie. So I managed to get the Mezco one and then stuck that on him. And he also had the Mezco, this is a Mac 10, or it's like a custom Mac 10, one that he uses in the movie. It's not, I don't think you can actually buy that. I think it's like a custom gun version that he uses in the movie, because he uses two. I've got the other one as well. But yeah, he was selling those. He was selling the vest and the guns as well. So from the Mezco blade. So I bought those separate to put on this blade. It fits in his hand nicely. And then I've also bought a Remington shotgun as well, because I think he also uses like a custom version of the Remington shotgun. So anyway, got that as well. Plugged it in his hand. And yeah, so I've got one of those guns in his hand and that. And then I also got the katana samurai sword. Obviously, I couldn't pick up the actual one from any blade figure, so I just got a Japanese one, just a katana sword that looked pretty nice. So I just got a katana samurai sword for him. And then there's actually a little gap in the vest, so it just fits nicely right at the back. Just slide it into his Mezco vest, so it looks like a blade. You know, like in the movie, where it into the thing. I was actually going to have him displayed holding the katana sword, but unfortunately the blade handle doesn't seem to fit. It's too loose in his hand, so he's holding the two guns. But yeah, I really like this figure now because it looks almost accurate to the movie. It's got the vest, the jacket, the guns, sword. The only thing that I'm trying to get at the moment is some sunglasses for him, because I think that completely look. I was trying to look for some that was accurate to the movie, but yeah, don't seem to be ones that. But I'm on the lookout for some. But yeah, I think it's a great figure. I definitely wanted to have that in the top ones for this. Now we're going to the Z Toys Deadpool figure. Now this, I don't think really this is, because this is not a very expensive figure, so it doesn't fit in terms of, like, you know, some of them are my more expensive ones. But it's a great figure that displays well, and it's come on the base. So it's all like almost like a cheap Hot Toys version. And and the reason why I put it in is because I think it needs to be displayed, not on its own exactly, but it needs to be displayed with the other top figures because it just looks decent enough to display. It's a nice looking figure, and it's got a base, and yeah, just looks great on display. And you just need to appreciate and have it. You know, it's got a bit of space around it and on display, and the guns don't come out; they're fixed to the holsters. But I managed to get the figure arts guns and managed to squeeze him into his hands, so he's now got guns loaded with guns, which is good. Yeah, it's a great looking figure actually. To be fair, I was dissing it because I was saying about the guns being non-removable, and yeah, I was being a bit harsh on the figure, but the actual figure itself is actually all right. Actually, I quite like it now. So hate has turned to like. So yeah, he's all right. Well, at least until we get the Marvel Legends one, whenever it's going to be released in the UK. Still waiting on it. And the next one is now one of my favourite well, it's probably actually my favourite Marvel character, the Punisher. I just loved the one where he was in the Spider-Man cartoon when I was younger, and I loved my cartoon figure. And then I love the Thomas Jane film version. So I thought, it's all about the films. I definitely want to get the Thomas Jane version. This is Marvel Legends Punisher. But they didn't make one. It's strange because they made Marvel Legends Punisher Thomas Jane version, but then unfortunately the jacket, I'm not sure if that was 100% accurate to the Thomas Jane one, and the guns were certainly wrong. I think there might have been two that was right, but the rest of the guns wasn't. So for some reason they just decided to do a Marvel Legends Thomas Jane version with the Thomas Jane head sculpt, but then not all the accurate weapons. So I don't know what the deal is with that. Instead of doing an accurate version, they sort of done bits and pieces. But, yeah, some of it was wrong, some of it was right. But so basically, I wanted one that was either exact to the movie or close enough as I could get it. And I thought, yeah, get the Marvel Legends one. And I thought, yeah, that's no good how it was. So I decided to kept the jacket. And it comes on a nice blaze as well, so that's good. Stands up on that. And yeah, I got all the guns. Pretty much got all the guns. I mean, if you've seen the video that I did of this, I've managed to get almost every gun or weapon. Obviously, they're not completely accurate. I think the handgun, Desert Eagle, or whatever it is he uses custom, I think that's right.